contact is the preferred method, the preferred strategy when it comes to dealing with narcissistic people who have no interest in hearing what you have to say because they lack the empathy to care. They'll listen to you and then use what you say against you for their own advantage. They're not interested in compromise, they're not interested in communication, they're not interested in a difference of opinion. They're interested in being right and being right at all costs to you, making them some of the most challenging people to deal with and the most difficult people to be around. Therefore, no contact is often the preferred method to help yourself recover and stay away from narcissistic people. However, going no contact is never an easy choice or a decision that should be taken lightly. It requires courage and resilience and a gradual recognition of what you've been through, who they are as a person, and your actual self-worth that a narcissist will have diminished. It is an intentional and a deliberate choice to completely disconnect from narcissistic people who exploit you, who drain you physically, emotionally, and financially. No contact is severing all ties, all forms of communication. It is cutting all contact off with them. When you've exhausted every other single avenue that you can possibly think of to find some form of resolution, to have some form of communication with them, when you've tried asserting your boundaries, you may have tried therapy, and nothing gets through to them, no contact is to protect yourself from further harm from them. It can seem like a drastic measure. You can have so many feelings of guilt and remorse and regret that you have to process. However, it is there to protect yourself. Yet narcissistic people don't take too kindly to this because they like supply and they like your supply. Even when they're not interested in you because they've got a new source of supply, they want to come back to you as and when it suits them. Therefore, when they fear that they're losing control of you, they might play many different manipulative mind games in order to regain control of you. So they might simply just start trying to act nice to get you to question and doubt yourself and think, maybe they're not that bad. Is it me? Is it them? And it's a very challenging place to be. However, the more you forgive a narcissist, the worse their behaviour gets. They could go all out to hoover you back in. They'll bring back the idolization, the love bombing stage, that intermittent reinforcement to get you to believe that they're not that bad and perhaps you're the problem. Remember, the toxic person you see in the end is who they are. Never doubt yourself again when they play nice. They might go all out to provoke some form of reaction from you so that they can blame everything on you, so that they can go around and smear your name to everybody and claim that you're the one that's the problem. They're going to look to provoke things such as anger and jealousy within you so that they can claim that you're crazy and you're bitter. They might go all out to abuse you by proxy, get third people to come and attack you due to the rumours they're spreading about you. Or they could get a third person to come and contact you and try and make you feel bad for cutting contact off with the narcissist. People are good at this if you're cutting contact with narcissistic parents, when they come along and say, oh, they're so miserable, they're so upset, they're lost without you after everything they've done for you. How can you treat your parent in that way? When that person has got no idea what you've been through, only what the narcissist is feeding them. They might begin stalking you. A narcissist, plenty of narcissistic people will go all out to move in close by, move in with a neighbour to provoke feelings of jealousy within you so that they can claim that you're the bitter one, the crazy one and the obsessed one. Meanwhile, they are the very person who is stalking you, keeping an eye on you, driving past your home, turning up at your hobbies, turning up at your work, putting you on edge. And then when you feel all out of sorts, the narcissist will be telling everyone that you're crazy. And as people can't see an issue with a narcissist, they can't necessarily see why you would have an issue with them and why you would be reacting in the manner you are to them turning up. And a narcissist will claim it's because you're jealous to spread those rumours. They might come at you with some form of fake emergency to guilt trip you into supporting them and finding it difficult to walk away from them. So they might have some form of fake illness, or there might be a family member that's ill in some way. Narcissistic women might fake a pregnancy in order to keep you hanging on a little bit longer. They're looking to guilt trip you and manipulate you into staying. They will weaponize any children that you have together. How do you think the children are going to feel to make you feel guilty? Withholding contact from you, or if they're failing to show up for their children and then you make the difficult decision to stop playing their games and do what's best for your children, so they've no longer got access to their children, they'll start taking you to court and playing the victim. They easily move on to a new source of supply to try and provoke jealousy within you. They can go all out to leave their belongings behind, so you're forever trying to chase them, to organise them coming to collect them, and they can not show people the messages but tell everyone that you're the one that's just obsessed with them. Or they will keep a hold of your sentimental items, so because you so desperately want those items back, you have a strong desire to get those items back, you're incessantly messaging the narcissist to try and get those things back. When it comes to situations like this, the best thing you can do is involve a third person without any of the gossip or any of the facts, and just say, hey, would you mind passing this back on to so-and-so, please? Hey, would you mind asking so-and-so if I can have my whatever it is back? Now, a narcissist is most likely going to deny all knowledge that they've got it, in which case you might need to go through the court route, or as difficult it is, you're going to have to let that item go. They might come at you with the false apologies because they're looking to suck you back into the game, and the false promises of change to give you that little bit of hope that if you just give them another chance, all will be okay, only it never works out that way. And when a narcissist is looking to entice you back into communication, they might start phoning you up from withheld numbers. They might not even say anything. They're just looking to put you on edge and hear your voice. Or if you've blocked them, they might start getting new phones to communicate with you. They might start setting up new profiles, stalking you and to communicate with you. They might reach out to you claiming that they're leaving town and they'd just like to meet up with you one last time to clear the air. Although the last time comes from you when you say no more. No, it's not happening. Got my closure, I know who you are as a person, and I'm not interested in going back there. And when a narcissist has exhausted every avenue they can think of to get at you, they might simply fall silent on you. They've not gone no contact with you. They will block you and they will refuse to communicate with you, but they've spat the dummy out, so they're going to fall silent on you to try and punish you and hurt you and get you back for daring to go no contact with them and not being a supply for them. They'll be spreading rumours about you, they'll be blaming you, they'll be telling everybody how it's your fault and how you've ruined their life completely. However, when you get to a point where a narcissist falls silent on you, the best thing you can do is respect their silence. Leave them to it and continue living your life while they go and live their life. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support of the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot get in contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of books out on Amazon, 15 Rules to Deal with a Narcissistic Person if you're unable to go no contact, and a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse. I shall link those into the description also if you'd like to go and check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.